So Mr. Fredo has revealed in his recent interview with Posty the reason he fell out with Clavish, and I find it very interesting. We're going to look into the maths about it because, of course, or if you don't know, it's about feature money. Fredo wanted to be paid 50k for features on Clavish's songs, but the way the deal was orchestrated, Fredo wanted it in cash. Clavish sent it to him in bank transfer through wire, and Fredo was happy about that because of the tax he was going to pay, and that which meant he wasn't actually paid 50k after tax. We're going to look into the maths, we're going to look into the different scenarios and see why Fredo might think he's in the right or Clavish thinks he's in the right, and who's the real winner in this scenario. Let's get into it. But this is a clip that basically explains it. Let's look into it.
Or are interested in what went wrong in that relationship and why you might be looking for an apology.
Boy, what went wrong with my man is, where do I begin? It all started, I had a feature with him. But his label's gonna own it, so obviously I need to be paid. I'm saying to them, I want cash. I'm telling him, Toxic TV, all them, I want cash. He's saying, yeah, calm, he's like, F. Let me make something on top, you know what I'm saying? And I like Clav, you know what I'm saying? The little guy wants to be like me.
So let me show you. Fredo did a freestyle with Tiffany Calva. So he used to go off rail. So Fredo did his freestyle quickly.
Down at 8 was my door. That's prison life. I do the same thing in a different life.
One hand on the headphone while she's rapping. And look, it's funny because I watched it recently. Clavish does the same thing. I think that's why Fredo said that he wants to be like him. I remember when this came
Tiffany Calva,
like,
it's the rap shop.
This is like Fredo's
One thing, I will never chase the clout thing. But true, I got clout, I got 10-10s pulling off Calvin and one.
Anyway, that's not the point of this video.
I'm saying to him, yeah, calm. All I want's a 50. Whatever you tell, you could tell them £1 million. Just all I want's a 50. He's like, yeah, all right, saying that, and I'm gonna tell them 70. So he'll make a 20. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying make sure it's cash. You feel me? They're like, yeah. Him, Toxic TV, all of them. I'm saying, all right. The video's coming up now. 2 days before, people's hitting me up talking about what outfit I'm wearing and locations. I'm saying, yo, I ain't been paid. Obviously now they're scrambling now. I'm saying I ain't doing nothing. Don't even hit me about nothing until I've been paid. You know what I'm saying? I felt like and that wasn't to do with Clavish. That's just to do with his label. Handle your business. You feel me? So they've ended up scrambling around. They've ended up wiring me the money. Now you know, if you wire it to me, the exact reason I asked for cash is so I won't be taxed on it, because they wired it to an English account. I didn't have a Dubai account yet. So they wired it to in my English account. So after we done the video and all that, his management's hitting me like, yo, bro, where's that thing for Clev? Because obviously it wasn't the cash. So I've just sent him 10 bags. Really, if you want to actually get into the deep of tax, I was really only meant to send him about 7 or 8, but I ain't gonna be petty like that. Hold a 10, you know what I'm saying? Because you've put 70 bags in my account now that I'm gonna be taxed on. I've sent the 10, he's like, all right, love. He's like, oh, we're gonna chat to Clev. He's hit me back 5 minutes later, like, oh, bro, I hear what you're saying, but like a deal's a deal. And I'm saying, what do you mean a deal's a deal? The deal was cash, you know what I'm saying? If it was cash, like, it's obvious, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no, I hear that, but what, man can't just stick to the deal, bro. I'm saying, and just by the way they're talking, I could say, are these youths trying to, like, this is, like, you should be appreciative, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do this. You waited while I was in Dubai, put your whole mixtape back. My man wanted the song regardless, whether he got a pound or not, you know what I'm saying? I could have come out and said, bro, I just come out of Dubai jail, bro, I need 80 bags, and I need all of it. He wouldn't have said no, but I showed the little guy love.
As you saw in the clip, Fredo is angry about he got wired money instead of getting straight cash. And of course, the UK tax is peak, bro. Let's go look at the UK tax. UK tax is not a joke, man. So what I've got here, guys, is basically a graphic of how Fredo's LTD would be taxed if, well, it probably how he got taxed because his company is an LTD, because it's a private limited company. This is the rate in the UK, and it's peak. It's peak. What the rate is, it says 22% corporation tax. I've only taken that as an average. The lower threshold of the tax rate of corporation tax is 19%, because if you make less than £50,000 in profit during the tax year, you get taxed 90% corporation tax. If you make above £250,000 in profit in your corporation, your business, you get taxed 25%. And if you profit lies between that range, you get a sliding scale depending on how much she made. But for this personal video, because we don't know how much Fredo's made, we're going to say 22%. And that comes first after you make the profit. You get taxed 20% on the profit you make. Then if you want to take out dividends, the UK is so stingy. You want to take out dividends, you get £500 of dividends allowance. So that money is basically tax-free, and you can take £500 out of your profit. Like, what the hell? Let's say you make £50,000. What the hell is £500 to £50,000? Maybe there's some loopholes to that, but I don't know yet. And then if you want to take out that money as dividends from there, after you take out your dividends allowance, after the corporation tax, you got to pay another 8.75% dividends tax, which is peak. That's why everyone's flying to Dubai. You make money, the UK takes 29% of your money, basically, nearly 30% of your money. But, so there's two scenarios here. There's a scenario where, as we saw in the video, Fredo got paid 70k. Clavish went to his label. He said, I want to feature Fredo. Can I have £70,000 to get his feature Fredo? Label gave Clavish the money. Clavish wired the 70k to Fredo to his bank, his English business account, English bank account. And this is the scenario. So he would have received £70,000. And as he said in the video, he gave Clavish 10k. But this is a scenario if Fredo didn't give Clavish 10k and he was being greedy. He wanted to keep the £70,000. £70,000 into the LTD company. As I said, the corporation tax taken first. That's £15,400 taken from that. After that was left in the company, £54,000 roughly. Then the dividends allowance tax free that you get, that brings it down to around £54,100, and you get taxed on that after at 8.75% tax. And at the end, Fredo takes home £50,000. So if Fredo decided not to, give Clavish a 10k or even give Clavish a 20k that they initially agreed, Fredo actually got his £50,000 feature money that he actually demanded. So we didn't know that didn't happen. Fredo actually gave Clavish 10k, so that means Fredo had 60k left in his account. So let's see how much he got taxed in reality. So of course, 70k taken away from the 10k, 60k, you're gonna get corporation tax on that, 22%. Now what's gonna be left is 46,000. So he's already below the £50,000 that he would have made if he just kept the 70k, and that's even before he's taken out dividends and he's paid dividend tax. Of course, the dividends tax and the dividends allowance is taken out, and in the end he's left with £42,000, which is around 7 to 8k less than the 50,000 that he initially agreed. That's why he said in the video.
So I've just sent him 10 bags. Really, if you want to actually get into the deep of tax, I was really only meant to send him about 7 or 8, but I ain't going to be petty like that.
Maths here, look at it side by side. The 10k gift only cost Fredo around between £7,617. So that's why in the video, Fredo says, I should have really paid him to the 7 8k, but he wasn't trying to be petty. He's trying to give him the 10k. But Fredo lost out big time. He didn't get his feature money, which he agreed was £50,000. And Clavish got basically £10,000 tax-free, if you think about it, because of course if he'd made less than £12,500, which is the personal allowance, he'd get that tax-free. But I don't know how much Clavish is making, probably making more than that. But let's say let's say that's the only profit he made in the year, he got that tax-free. You know what I'm saying? So Fredo actually giving him 10k in this scenario was the nice thing to do, but he lost out in the end. So in my opinion, who really wins from this? HMRC. Look how much HMRC made off this transaction. 19,000 for doing no work at all, just for two guys making a song. HMRC, UK government, take £19,000 out of that £70,000. That's almost 33% of the money. It's crazy. UK tax is crazy. 17,000 taken in reality that Fredo was taxed, and he made less than £50,000. So I don't know what you guys think. Who's the real winner in this? Of course, HMRC are the real winners, but Fredo did, the right thing. Well, I don't say the right thing. He lost out in the end, but maybe to maintain the relationship, he actually tried to pay Clavish 10K, and Fredo lost out in the long run after tax. Clavish maybe didn't really lose out. Do you know what I'm saying? And to be fair, if you're looking at Fredo's defense or Clavish's defense, Fredo paying the 10K means that he actually lost 7K, between 7 to 8K, then actually 10K, because that 10K would have been taxed if he kept the 70K. Do you know what I'm saying? But if he kept that 10K, give to Clavish, he would have had his £50,000 feature money. So, well, I don't think Fredo really won in this scenario. I think, obviously, man doesn't know the behind the scenes what's going on, but if this is what it's just based on, then I think Clavish is in the wrong. Of course, he's sending it through wire in the first place. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And this is for you guys as well. When you start making money, or you're making money now, you got a business, like, this is why you got to set up in the battery. You can't be, especially if you make money in crypto as well, like, bro, I don't know what the crypto capital gains tax is. Let's look at 18%. But no. Bloody hell. Paying 18%, need 20% on your capital gains. Once you make P's, you will relocate to Dubai and set up your account there, business account there, and enjoy life, man. UK don't deserve 80% of your money. They already paid a lot of tax, trying to make that money. Now you got to pay out 80% to them criminals. But comment down below what you guys think. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.